Hello, this is Matt Hall from MattHallWritesCopy.com. Excuse me, it's morning here where I am, and today I'm going to be looking at KetoCrate.com/first200. This is a site that I saw in a Facebook group, and I decided to give it a look over because I think it's a really cool idea. I'm actually on the keto diet right now. I started a couple weeks ago, and I've lost some good weight. After struggling with different types of diets, I finally found one that I can actually like and that actually works really well for me. So when I saw this product, I was personally interested and excited. So I'd love to give you some comments and feedback on the copy and messaging of your site, and maybe some suggestions on how you can improve it. So let's get started. First, the headline, get one of only 200 keto crates. Actually, even before the headline, let's talk about the size of the image. So right now, I went into your source, and I looked and noticed that you're using this image here as the background for this section. A lot of times that can work really well. However, in this time, I would not recommend it. Here's why. When I resize the page, you can see it smushes it, and it doesn't actually stay in focus. So that's why I would. You're using a responsive theme, which means it'll probably resize your images on their own. Let's see. Yeah, see, your images pop and they resize, so that's fine. No worries there. So let's see. There we go. Again, I would not have this as a background, but have it as like a. I know you're using a slider. Maybe having this image as one of the slides. So with that out of the way, let's talk about how the headline works. It says, get one of only 200 keto crates. So this is the number, get one of only 200, worked really well. I like that a lot. The problem is I don't really know what a keto crate is. So I think you can keep that headline and add something below it. Add something maybe right here that says, like, maybe stop struggling to find keto-friendly snacks. Every month, Keto Krates sends you lots of delicious, low to no-carb snacks to help you stay in keto. Stop being tempted by that candy bar and get one of only 200 keto crates, or maybe reserve your keto crate. And then as soon as you reach 200 subscribers, you'll be ready for liftoff. This is really good because that makes me think, oh, I got to be part of the first 200. Sign up on May 27th to become a founding subscriber. If it's possible, you've got kind of a cool counter here. I don't know how tech savvy you are, but if you could create like maybe a running counter that showed how many people had actually signed up so far, that might be really good too. So next, actually what I did is I have a different tab. And you can see I actually kind of changed the image and added this here. Get one of only 200 keto crates. Stop struggling to find keto-friendly snacks. Every month, Keto Krates sends you lots of delicious low to no carb snacks to help you stay in keto. So, time until launch. Okay, so this timer is really cool. I like the way that it makes me feel a sense of urgency. That works well. Next, how it works, we find the best keto snacks from all over the world, load them into a box, send it to your home. This copy is actually pretty good. The problem I have with it is that the text is actually an image. I know it's kind of a shortcut when you're just getting started with web design to just put all of your text into images instead of doing it in CSS, but I would highly recommend against it. Here's why. As your page resizes, if you're looking at an iPhone 5, for example, this gets really tiny. If you're on like a tablet, it gets extra tiny. So I would definitely have this as text. We find the best keto snacks, image, from all over the world. Next column, load them into the box, image, along with awesome keto recipes and tips. So I think you kind of get the idea, but having the text be HTML or CSS as much as possible, rather than using it as an image, taking that shortcut, again, really helps your page load times, and it also makes sure that your site is accessible to readers no matter what device they're on. Actually, here's a pretty cool little trick you can use. If you're in Chrome, you can right-click, go to Inspect Element, and then this little smartphone button here, you click it, and this will show you what your site looks like on any number of devices. So say some bozo's using a Kindle Fire or something like that. We can refresh it, reload it, and this is what your page will look like on a Kindle Fire. You can see we got the problem with this being cut off. So again, that's why I think you need to move the image forward. And this text is so small, so difficult to read. You can kind of see my problem exactly. So let's go back. Let's turn this off. And again, for this up here, if you have this middle part, just the oops, let's get rid of that. Just like the box and its contents as like an image, and then have text above it and actual text below it. That way the text will scale too, and it'll still be really, really readable, even if your image shrinks a little bit. So, okay, this didn't reload right, but that's fine. This is cool. Help us get to 200. 1 in 12 month subscription free. Enter competition. That's good. Keto Krates for keto success. These testimonials are actually really, really good. You get the same problem with text here, which is fine. You can fix that. But I feel like the pictures of the people you have, I think, resonate well with the keto community. Based on what I've seen, based on this, our keto is where I go. Keto isn't for people that are like these tiny, skinny models. It seems to be in general for people that need to lose. They need to lose a lot of weight. Basically, average people, people like you and me. I don't know you actually, so people like me who needs to lose 50 pounds. And so this stuff resonates with me a lot more than like some skinny ripped model. I know some other people made some suggestions about that, but I would definitely stay with this. Very authentic. I would also consider moving this section up right below here, up to here, because how it works, we know how boxes work. We've seen box things before, so we kind of get it. And if you're an R Keto, you know how a subscription box works. So I actually did this on changing your HTML a little bit. I moved it up. Keto snacks for keto success. We jump right into these testimonials that show the importance of give that social proof of why your keto box is an awesome idea. Snacks are really hard. For me, snacks are hard too. I just eat giant meals because I couldn't figure out snacks. So this is pretty cool to know that there may be a service out there that would appeal to me. So back to this is your real page. Okay, how it works, help us get to 200. And then again, we're giving away 12 months of Keto Krates. You mentioned that earlier. And I think a better use for this call to action would actually be to sign up. I don't know how to sign up. That's the biggest thing with this page you're missing. There's no way to sign up. You need a button like here that says sign up. You need a button here to say sign up and become a founding member. Other than that, there's no way I can see right now where I can actually join and become a founding member. This might be because this is just a beta site, for example, or a beta site at the moment, but it's still something that is pretty important and needs to be included. Your other page, what's in the box, so what's in this thing, what kind of snacks, this is good. You have the text problem here. I don't really know what maltitol butt is, so if this were actually text, you can make that a hyperlink to an article about maltitol butt. It would get me informed about it by learning it. I would be more on board. I'm going to learn why maltitol is not, or maltitol, I guess, excuse me, maltitol is not good for me. I'll be more invested in what you say about how you don't want it in your boxes. So again, after you have this stuff, you need to have a call to action that says sign up, become a founding member now, and a button that says sign up. If you want below, you can still have the 12 month of Keto Krates thing. This thing up here, enter a contest to win a year's subscription, is the only it's the only indication that this is how you actually get your subscription to become a founding member. And I'm not even sure this is right. So, and I guess this actually probably has a counter that I mentioned before. This is leaving it just in the hello bar maybe sound like a good idea because it'll always be there. But the fact is, because so many people are using hello bars and top bars that float with you, we've become kind of blind to it. It's kind of like how banner advertisements aren't as effective as they used to be because people are used to seeing them, so you don't even read them anymore. They just ignore them. So those are my suggestions for a site. I think you have a really, really cool idea. I think it's something different. It's something that definitely attacks a niche really well, and I think it's something that could do really well in that niche. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My website is matthallwritescopy.com. You can check out my daily marketing blog at tldr.matthallwritescopy.com. This is for daily marketing tips for small business owners that are too busy to read blogs all day like I do. So I kind of try to distill the best you need to know this today marketing tips into short posts that are really easy to consume. Finally, if you have any questions or any other follow-up you want to give me, go ahead and email me at email me at matt@matthallwritescopy.com. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to look over your site, and best of luck with your crate box.